Shalom. My name is not Hillel Zaken, so I can't tell you the whole Torah al regel achat. But I would like to share with you some ideas about Parshat Balak. My name is Batsheva Liber, and I'm a Chumash teacher. The Sifri in the end of Parashat Vezot HaBracha, on the pasuk, ולא קם נביא עוד בישראל כמשה, אשר ידעו השם פנים אל פנים, teaches us that only among Bnei Israel was Moshe Rabbeinu unmatched in Nevuah. But among Umot Olam there was someone, namely Bilam. Are we to understand that Bilam was greater Navi than Shmuel or Yechezkel? And how could someone like Bilam be on the same level as Moshe Rabbeinu? Chazal in Masechet Yevamot explains that the Nevuah of Moshe Rabbeinu was be'aspaklaya meira, through a fully transparent looking glass. He received and conveyed unadulterated Nevuah, which was in no way giving any meaning or interpretation by his personality. All other Nevi'im saw Nevuah be'aspaklaya meira, she'ina meira. The regular Navi looks into himself and pulls out the message of Hashem as it filters through himself. He therefore can give it consciously or subconsciously some degree of interpretation. This is why, explains Rabbi Yeshua Leib Diskin, the Rav of Brisk and later Yerushalayim, why Bilam was granted Moshe Rabbeinu level of Nevuah. See, Bilam was no fool. He believed that through his Nevuah he could curse Am Yisrael and wound them spiritually. He would infuse his negative personality into the interpretation of the Nevuah and would wound them spiritually. Hashem therefore granted him Moshe Rabbeinu levels of Nevuah be'aspaklaya meira, because Bilam had to be mevarech Am Yisrael and not to pursue his own agenda to curse them. Let us investigate some of Bilam's plan and try to establish why was he doomed to fail. As we all know, Bilam was intent on the eradication of the Jewish people. If not physically, at least spiritually. He looked to stop them from achieving their spiritual mission. Remarkably, it's the words of the Aton which allude to this. In Parshat Balak, פרק כ"ב, פסוק כ"ח, ויפתח השם את פי האתון, ותאמר לבלעם, מה עשיתי לך, כי הכיתני זה 3 רגלים. What have I have done that you hit me 3 times? The proper phrase would be 3 פעמים, not 3 רגלים. The word regalim appears in the Torah only once in the sense of time. חומש שמות, 3 רגלים, תחוג לי בשנה. Why does the Torah use the term regalim? Midrash Tanchum Asadin in Rashi explains, רמז לו, אתה מבקש לעקור אומה החוגגת 3 רגלים. Do you really think you can uproot people? The Aton told Bilam, מה עשיתי לך כי הכיתני זה 3 רגלים. Midrash Tanchum Asadin in Rashi explains that the Aton told Bilam, do you really think you can uproot people who celebrate the 3 regalim? Now the question is, why of all the mitzvot did Hashem through the Aton symbolize Am Yisrael with the mitzvah of 3 regalim? The Maskil David, one of Mefarshei Rashi, offers the following perspective. Based on the Gemara Masechet Brachot, Daf Zayin Amud Aleph, which explains that the pasuk Kel Zoem B'chol Yom means that Hashem expresses anger for exactly a split second every day. While this anger is meant to subliminally inspire Yirat Shamayim in us, it can find an expression in the punishment of the Jewish people. Bilam knew the exact moment when it happened, and he intended to curse Am Yisrael at that very second by harnessing the Hashem anger for his wicked purpose. The Aton told him that Am Yisrael has the absolutely autonomy over time. They celebrate the 3 regalim through Kiddush HaChodesh. And even if Hashem and his Beit Din decided when Rosh Chodesh is, the Sanhedrin of Am Yisrael can overrule them and decide on another day. As Chazal say, Atem afilu shogegim, afilu mot'in, afilu mezidin. Therefore said that Bil'am will never succeed because the power of Am Yisrael is greater than him. They can control time. They can create Kedusha. They establish the Shalosh Regalim. According to the Maskila David, the metaphor of Shalosh Regalim is to be understood as one unit, symbolizing the power of Am Yisrael over time, to control time. The Shem Shmuel Migdolei Chasidut Polin offers a different perspective, which explains Shalosh Regalim individually. And this is what he says. Whenever we are asked to give our life for Torah mitzvot, the operative principle is v'chai b'hem. The life of a Jew stands above almost all. However, when we forced to engage in avodah zarah, gilui arayot, shfichut damim, we must be moser nefesh, because these three averot are totally contradiction to the essence of Am Yisrael. What are the psychological roots of these three averot? The Mishnah in Pirkei Avot tells us, הקנאה, התאווה והכבוד מוציאים את האדם מן העולם. It is these three midot which are the emotional bedrock of avodah zarah, gilui arayot, and shfichut damim. Tava, the human pleasure drive, seeks to turn us into unrestrained pleasure-seeking beings. This is the root of gilui arayot, which does not allow for gvulot. The psychology of kin'ah is that one feels that someone else is invading his space. This feeling in extreme can lead to shfichut damim. Avodah zarah is really about kavod, self-worship. For if I made God into God, then really I am God. Bil'am, according to Chazal, was the very embodiment of kin'ah, ta'ava, the kavod. As the Mishnah tells us in Pirkei Avot, describes him, in Perek Chamishi, Ain Ra'ah, Ruach Gvo'ah, and Nefesh Rechava. Ain Ra'ah, an evil eye, is an expression of kin'ah, when one cannot stand someone else's success. Ruach Gvo'ah is arrogance, the self-worship, which leads to an endless need for kavod. Nefesh Rechava, greed, causes one to never be satisfied and always want more and more. You see, Bil'am, with his three negative midot, was the very opposite of Am Yisrael. Now, the Shem Shmuel suggests that the Shalosh Regalim are the very opposite of Bil'am. And the Aton told Bil'am that he could not conquer Am Yisrael, for they celebrate the Shalosh Regalim, which strengthen their resistance to these three negative midot and their resulting avirot. Pesach, when the Jewish people were taken out of Mitzrayim, they cut their ties from Avodah Zarah. As the Rambam writes in his introduction to Ilchot Avodah Zarah, that the Jewish people in Mitzrayim were so involved in Avodah Zarah, וכמעט קט היה נעקר העיקר ששתל אברהם אבינו. Yetziat Mitzrayim removed them from Avodah Zarah and made them into Avdei Hashem. Shavuos, Zman Matan Toratenu, provided Am Yisrael with the antidote to the Ta'ava and its byproduct, Gilui Arayot. As Chazal teaches us in Masechet Kiddushin, Barati Yetzer Hara, Barati Lo Torat Avlin. And again in the words of the Rambam, שאין מחשבת עריות מתגברת אלא בלב פנוי מן החוכמה. Finally, the third regel, Sukkot, symbolizes one freeing himself of possessiveness, an obsession of personal property and space. Bil'am, with his three midot ra'ot, was the very opposite of Am Yisrael, as we mentioned before. Am Yisrael see no purpose in life if faced with Avodah Zarah, Gilui Arayot, and Shfichut Damim. And the message of the Aton to Bil'am was that the Shalosh Regalim symbolized the very essence of Am Yisrael, which can never be destroyed. I hope you will be zocheh to celebrate the next Shalosh Regalim. Come visit us. We will leave the lights on. להתראות.